Do you find the idea of predicting your future to be something that's fun and exciting? Many times in the spiritual community, we like to participate in certain things, fortune telling, using tarot cards to kind of give us insight as to what is going to happen for us. Even though really tarot cards don't tell you what's going to happen, they just give you a sign or an indication of how you are to maneuver through particular phases of life. But nonetheless, when it comes to predictions, a lot of times we find joy in that. We get really excited of the idea of figuring out if we're going to find the love of our lives, if we're going to stumble across a lot of money, if we're going to achieve some great goal, if we're going to finally figure out our purpose and what it is that we're meant to do. Well, I'm going to give you the ultimate hack for predicting your future. Because a lot of times when, I'm in spiritual environments and I'm doing lectures or speaking engagements or even in a group of people, it tends to be this blurry line between prediction versus planning and taking your own accountability or your own role and responsibility over life and what it is that you're going to achieve. And a lot of times there is this huge line between spirituality, manifestation versus those who are practicing mindset and discipline. But in actuality, those two things should have the blurriest line, right? When you think about manifestation, when you think about mindset and discipline, oftentimes we identify those as two different types of people or two different paradigms, but really they are the same exact thing. They just are spoken with the variations of different tones and attitudes, but ultimately it's the same thing. What I'm getting at here is the best way to predict your future is to actually plan it out. The best way to materialize and manifest the things that you desire in life is to practice mindset and discipline. You see, because it's really about being connected with the beauty that is all, right? Being in love with that, having that feeling of euphoria, having that feeling of excitement, having that feeling of being connected with all that is, because you are connected with all that is. But the realization of it, the understanding of it is what is actually fueling your mindset to be disciplined, to be determined, to be persistent, to be consistent, and to be at a point in your life or in your mindset where you are so focused and you're so clear as to what it is you're here to do that there is no flakiness about it, right? There is no swaying one way or another, wondering what you're quote unquote meant to do, like as if something or someone is going to come down and tell you this is what you're meant to do that. What you're meant to do really comes down to you getting clear as to what resonates with you, using your passions, your curiosities, your skill sets, the things that you're already good at, right? To actually bring those together, because those really give you all the insight that you need. When you bring those things together, you collect all the insight that's needed. And then all you have to do at that point is decide. With decision, that means being disciplined. That means focusing. That means putting forth the effort. That means not simply visualizing and just meditating, but taking active action by doing what it is that you need to do, especially in the present moment, toward achieving that thing. So prediction is really something you need to think about differently in terms of what it takes to achieve that goal. Because when we're told we're going to attract the love of our lives, we're going to achieve our purpose and materialize the things that we desire in life, that is not the opportunity for you to just sit back and not do anything. If anything, if those things excite you when you go and get fortune told, or you get tarot card readings, or somebody you speak to can channel and connect with you in that way, that is the opportunity for you to be more aggressive, to take more action, to do more things, because that is the missing part of the equation. That's the missing part of the formula, is action. All you have to do is take action, is to do the things. Now, the best way that I found to do the things is to just focus on the moment, focus on the day. What is it that I can do right now in this moment to aid and get me closer, just by a little bit, to the thing that I have decided to create, to the thing that I desire, right? And then you can go a little bit bigger. What am I doing today that's going to get me just a little bit closer to the thing that I know is meant for me? These are the questions you must ask yourself. And then if it isn't too much, if it isn't overwhelming, think about, okay, what am I going to do this week? What am I going to do this month? What am I going to do this year? But when you start thinking in that realm of that big picture of time, recognize that that is not where you focus, right? Don't focus on the entirety of the whole year. Focus more on the moment. Focus more on the day. What are you going to do today? Focus on doing it no matter what. Even though the conditions may not be ideal, they may not be perfect. Things may come up, things may mess up, but you still have to push through. You still have to move forward in creating what's destined for you, in materializing what it is that you have decided to create, because the decision represents the commitment. You see, a lot of times when we talk about creating something, doing something, being something, we often use the words trying. I'm trying to do this thing, or I'm thinking about doing it. Well, there's nothing wrong with thinking about it, but at some point you have to decide to do it or not do it. It's just that simple. Trying should be a word that should be completely taken out of our vocabulary, taken out of the English language, taken out of every language there is. And there just simply should be doing versus not doing. And either when you decide, it's not bad or good. It's just simply what you've decided. So understand, getting back to the point, when you engage, when you entertain yourself with the ideas of prediction and predicting what it is that you are to experience in life, most times the things you get most excited about are the things that you want, right? And so if you want those things, the best way to predict you having them is planning for them, is doing the things that will get you that thing, is being the person that has that thing. And thus that thing will become a part of you, will become you, will become your life, will be an expression of you, will materialize for you. So focus on that. The prediction is in the planning. Plan on being the person that has all the things that you wish somebody would predict for you and you get excited about when you hear a particular prediction about it. All right. And then when you do that, all of the things that you desire are simply a matter of decision, simply a matter of putting forth the action. And then eventually that thing materializes for you to experience and enjoy, but truly for you to come into the realization that you are the creator of your universe. Thank you so much. Feel free to go to drabundant.com, subscribe to my daily newsletter, and also get access to this free ebook, The Power Within. But also, when you subscribe, you will be invited to my weekly Manifestation Monday morning meetings, which happens every Monday at 7 a.m., where I will share with you techniques and ideas on how to help you to open up your consciousness and realize that you are the individualized expression of the Creator. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.